Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is episode 43. 43.
40 motherfucking 3. As always, I'm Big Cass.
And I'm that guy PM.
And we're back for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Hell yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Hit those notification bells, all that good stuff.
All that good shit. Y'all know the routine.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, brother?
I'm all right. Tired of this bullshit ass weather.
Yeah, my kids was just fussing about it the other day.
70 yesterday. Then today, what? High 40s?
Nigga, it's 40, raining. It's like almost doing a little sleep thing outside now.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Last night the wind was so crazy, the power outages and shit.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I didn't get that at all.
Yeah.
I didn't get the power outages.
It's crucial. God damn it. But, yeah, my kids was fussing about it because they on spring break.
Right.
And nigga, they ain't been able to do nothing spring breakish. Nigga, they was able to rotate a little bit yesterday.
That's it.
My youngest, she went to Florida, though. She just got back today, so she had a phenomenal spring break. Everybody else, not so much, my nigga. We was just fussing, nigga. These little motherfuckers ate $1,000 worth of food in like 6 days, nigga. This has been insane. Oh, my Lord. My God. But, what you want to get cracking with, bro?
Oh, you know, we got the rest in peace.
Yeah.
Get the sad stuff out the way first. It's Mr. Taylor Hawkins. He's 50. He passed. He was the drummer for the Foo Fighters.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And the crazy part
He's
about
50?
He was 50. Yeah.
And he just passed?
They found more than 10 traces of some type of substances in his bloodstream.
My nigga was getting it on.
And that's about as far as I'm going to take it with that, because I really don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's really no cause of death, so that's pretty much what they're going off of and speculating.
My nigga rock started till he was up, till he was done.
Boy, he partied hard.
All right. I got a couple. You got another one?
Yeah. A young man by the name of Tyrese Sampson.
All right, I'll take that off of mine.
Oh, you had that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 14. And he died at Icon Park in Orlando, falling off of what was that? What's the name of that ride?
I forgot, I didn't get it.
It's kind of like it used to be back in our day called the Drop Zone at Kings Island. You know, but
I saw that horrible video. Boy,
I saw the video. It looked like he just popped out.
I gotta, we ain't gotta go too in depth into that part because I got that part of.
Okay, you got the other young man who was recording.
No.
Okay.
No. They did some investigation so far, and they've released some information.
Oh, they did. Okay,
yeah, and
cool.
I got some in here.
Cool.
I was gonna bring that up a little bit later on, but I was gonna get them the RIP out at the beginning.
And then my other one is to Chris Rock's feelings. RIP. He had to pick them up off the floor.
Oh shit! Hey, we about to get to that very shortly.
Of course.
I don't mean to be laughing. RIP Stephen Stephen Whitty. Mm-hmm. He is the creator of the GIF.
The GIF?
That we use in text messages, the little...
Oh, okay.
The GIF?
Yeah.
Giphy, GIF, however you want to say it.
He passed?
He passed from COVID.
How old was he?
He, I don't know. It doesn't say. He created the graphic interchange format in the 80s, which we now use for reactions and messages and jokes. So rest in peace to him.
Yeah, rest in peace.
He was older, though.
Yeah, he looks like it.
He was at least in his 70s.
I wonder what he used them for in the 80s.
You know, I wanted to get a little deeper in there to figure that out, too, but I didn't. It was a busy.
Probably more, well, I can't say video games, but I can see it in video games.
Yeah, very busy week. But yeah, he created that shit in the 80s, man. So, and it is, shit, I know I use one at least use one a day. More than that, probably. Shit. Go right to that shit. I've been making them myself and everything.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So, alright. Without further ado, man. Will Smith hauled off.
Yeah.
Smacked goddamn shit out of Chris Rock, man.
slap heard around the world.
Around the motherfucking world on one of the biggest stages and one of the biggest nights of that man's career, Will's career. He won his first Oscar directly after he smacked that man. Well, not directly after, but
It was a little bit after, but
a little
yeah.
later on down the road.
Same night.
It was just happened. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's what he said. After he laughed at the joke.
What you know?
But
I know as being married and protector, alpha male, blah 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 blah, all that bullshit.
Right.
I don't think he thought the joke was funny. He's used to being an industry nigga, so you just laugh.
Laugh it off, right?
You laugh it off.
And I get that too.
When he looked over and saw
Jada's face,
he said, we not doing industry shit, baby. Okay. Here I go.
I don't think he should have did the slap though.
I
think what he should have did was put his hands over the mic and whispered in Chris Rock's ear, "We gonna talk about this backstage. Keep my wife's name out your mouth." And then went on back to his seat.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. I don't agree with the smack, but I understand the smack.
I understand it. No, I do.
Well, this not just because of what Chris Rock said.
Right.
That was a smack for everyone.
Yeah,
Chris just happened to be the recipient.
Exactly.
Because us included, because it's current events.
Right.
Will has been in constant media humiliation for what, 3 years now?
Shit, since 2016.
That's what I'm saying.
And it goes back even with Chris Rock fucking with them since 2016.
Yeah.
You know,
and remember when he fucked with him, when he fucked with him on that, when he was cracking jokes on her, if you remember, that was during the Oscars So White campaign, when like all the big black artists was boycotting the Oscars. That was the year. That's why that joke came about, because the big black artists was boycotting the Oscars that year because the Oscars weren't including black people. But movies that had done phenomenal shit weren't even getting nominated.
Right.
They was losing to movies that motherfuckers had never heard of. So all the big stars boycotted that year.
Right.
Chris Rock got that job because he was one of the niggas that said fuck all that and took the check and went and did it.
Right.
So he was already kind of like, nigga, you tripping anyways, being there.
Right.
Then you talking this slick shit about my wife on that motherfucker. And we never know what niggas' relationships with each other is on the outside. Them niggas might not fuck with each other.
They don't seem like it.
Because you know how it go, like, it may be a male ego thing, but sometimes it don't be the joke, it be who it come from.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you my nigga, so you can say some shit to me that motherfucker can't.
But I know what you mean. I know exactly
what
you mean.
You ever been somewhere and like a nigga said, like, say you say some funny shit about me, but it's a nigga right there that I don't fuck with.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you laughing at,
that
nigga?
happened at one of my jobs and shit. We used to always, my whole little fulfillment center team, we used to always joan on each other, brag on each other, roast. And we had another dude that came over there. He wasn't even part of our team, but he was in our area working because he needed a computer.
Okay.
And he heard us going back and forth, and he just started jumping in on this one dude real bad.
Nigga.
And the dude stopped. He was like, "Hold up, I'll let y'all roast me, but that nigga right there, I don't know him."
Yeah. Fuck that nigga. So I think it was a combination of all that, man. I think it was being the butt of all the jokes for the last 3-4 years. The shit that Chris Rock said in 2016.
Mm-hmm. Then the shit he said that night.
Because
that was a double play.
Yeah. The fact that they might not be the closest of motherfucking, they might already have a little tit for tat in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think old Will just hit his breaking point, man.
He tried to blame it on the actor spell. You know how they say they get into roles?
Yeah.
Like the Heath Ledger had problems with being the Joker and all that bullshit. He tried to play that role, talking about art imitates life, and I'm King Richard. Nigga, shut up.
Yeah, nah. I think he just lost it for a second, nigga. Like, there's only so much a motherfucking take, man.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, that's probably the first time a motherfucker actually made some of them jokes or any of that type of shit to the nigga face. The rest of this shit been all internet, on TV.
Nah, it has. You right about that.
You know what I'm saying? So
You're
I can laugh that shit
right
off. I
about
can
that.
turn the phone off. I can do. But nigga, you right there, my nigga. I don't think he should have. I still don't think he should have got up there and.
You shouldn't have slapped him.
He shouldn't have slapped him.
Shouldn't have put his hands on him for some words being said.
And I hate to, because everybody keeps saying, well, you know,
He
up there
defended
in
his
front
right.
of up there in front of all them people and this, that, and third. First of all, I don't give a fuck about shucking and jiving in front of them goddamn all them white people.
Right.
But you know, this was Will Packer was the director of the Oscars this year. He was the one.
Okay.
So he was in charge of all that.
All right.
You got some of the. It was kind of an important night for niggas, man. You shouldn't have did that. You was winning your first Oscar. Samuel L. was getting the honorary Oscar after all these motherfucking movies.
Oh, he got an honorary?
Yeah, he got like a lifetime achievement Oscar.
Okay.
Just because nigga, you're great, and we've been fucking up.
And we ain't gave you your flowers.
Yeah.
Man.
It's like how the fucking, I think, who was that? Had been nominated. Like Nas had never won a Grammy until this year.
Wow. Yeah, that's true.
He had been nominated like 14 times, but he had never won.
Never won one.
Yeah, so it was like we've been fucking up all these years, nigga. We just gonna give you a lifetime achievement. Whatchamacallit. I believe Denzel presented it to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Denzel was there
Okay.
to present that. Questlove won an Oscar.
That's what's up.
We didn't see that because that was actually what Chris Rock was presenting when he got smacked.
Wow.
Questlove did a documentary. I can't remember what the documentary is about, but Questlove from The Roots
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
did a documentary, and the documentary won an Oscar. That's what Chris Rock was presenting when Will Smith smacked fire at his ass.
He said Will Smith smacked the shit out of him.
Hey, Chris Rock's a true professional though, man. He was gonna keep it going.
He tried. He was shit.
If Will hadn't went out there in the audience and goddamn yelled like that, they'd have probably tried to play that off like it was a goddamn, like a skit or something.
I see what you're saying.
Because Chris tried to keep it going.
He did.
It was on some real comedic shit. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Like, they could have made it a whole thing and spun it, but when he sat down and started yelling, nigga, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, nigga.
That's what did it.
He said, dude, I will. Nigga.
Well, that's something to say about sitting in the front row too.
Yeah.
Don't expect a motherfucker not to be able to talk about you, and then you try to disconnect yourself from being a regular individual because you got money or your status. Yeah. Fuck that,
bro. I think it was literally just the messenger, man. I really don't think.
I know.
I don't think niggas fuck with Chris Rock like that.
No, yes they do.
Bro, I mean, like, personally. Like, if you watch during the commercial break, no one went and checked on Chris Rock.
Yeah, I was noticing
they all went and checked on
through
Will.
the videos and shit, yeah.
Like, I don't think...
In the media, yeah. Nobody really checked on him. Said the comedy world was going nuts.
Yeah.
But they're not there, though, collectively.
I meant, like, personally. Like,
no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't think niggas really... And I know, like, a lot of women was up in arms because... Of course, protecting the wife,
Right.
But even the little jokes about her hair and shit like that, with the alopecia and her medical condition and da-da-da-da. This nigga, Chris Rock, made a documentary about black women's hair.
Yeah.
So he knows how sensitive of a subject this is.
Yeah. Like I said, I think he was more being smart and spinning it the other way.
I know, but they
gonna focus on that, yeah.
They've pulled up a lot of this nigga's coonish behavior. I think motherfuckers is.
Come on, we already know he has some coonish behavior.
Yeah, and I
he's
just
a comedian.
Well, I just don't think niggas in the because in the it's like in the music industry, man. Fans see what we see.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers in the industry be knowing other shit.
Oh, but of course. They know behind the smoke in the mirrors.
And I just don't... It didn't feel like niggas gave a fuck about him getting smacked. Niggas went over there to Chris Rock. They was comforting... to Will Smith. They was comforting Will Smith and Jada. Nigga, nobody went and checked on this nigga.
Huh. That's crazy. Alright.
Then the goddamn Cook come up with, it was Louis C.K.,
Okay.
Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld,
Uh-huh.
and somebody else. And Chris Rock and Louis C.K. was just going on this nigga rant tyrant of, and Louis C.K. is just nigger, and Chris Rock is just yucking it up like a good old boy. And Jerry Seinfeld was like, yeah, I don't really think you should do that. And Louis C.K. was like, well, that's the difference between me and him. We both use nigger in our act, and you two don't. And Jerry Seinfeld goes, that's because I've never found the humor in it and don't seek it.
Right.
And Chris Rock sitting there looking all, nigga, why is you okay with that, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think niggas fuck with Chris Rock like that. I think it's some shit behind the scenes that's making, there's a disconnect.
See, that shit I didn't know.
Yeah, I just think there's a disconnect, man. I can tell by the way motherfuckers cared. Like during the I don't know if you saw the video when it was during the commercial break when Denzel got up.
Nah, I ain't seen nothing like that.
Okay, it was a video. Somebody in the Oscars
right.
audience started because that's because at first I kind of thought the shit was fake.
Yeah.
Then I saw slow mo and the nigga actually smacked. Like I saw his nigga's face roll.
Yeah.
I said, okay, now this is real.
And then you can see his hand react like he's about to punch him.
He was about to punch him, and then he caught himself because he stayed professional. Good job.
Very
on
good
that
job.
shit, Chris. Nigga stayed
He let that
professional.
shit. He ate that shit.
Yeah, he did. He stayed very professional. But somebody was recording with their phone during commercial break.
Mm-hmm.
So commercial break comes on. Will Smith was so frustrated during the situation that he was he was crying. He was over there crying because my nigga's clearly going through some mental shit.
Seemed like it.
That seems to be a lot of shit seems to be caused by that toxic ass wife of his. Don't smack me, Will. But
You better keep her name out your mouth.
yeah, that's why I ain't say it. But during the commercial break, Denzel and Tyler Perry get up and go get Will together.
Okay.
Bradley Cooper goes and
Yeah,
checks
I
on
saw
Jada.
that. I saw Bradley Cooper do that shit.
Yeah, and then after they get all situated, then they brought Will and them's publicist and had them sit at the table with them for the rest of the night.
Mm.
Not a motherfucker in sight when checked on Chris.
But when did he refuse to leave? When was he asked to leave?
Who?
There was tabloids talking about the Oscars came out the next day or whatever saying that they asked Will to leave, but he refused.
I didn't see anything like that. I didn't see
Yeah,
anybody say.
it was things going on like that as well. They trying to cover up their mess.
Yeah, I think
because
that's
nobody
it.
came out and did shit.
No,
Like you just said.
no, they was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't see any of that part, but he should have caught that nigga in the back room or the after party or something.
Yeah, definitely the back room.
But like I said, man, as a nigga, I ain't got as much to lose as Will, and I don't really think it right now in this point in Will's career. Outside him killing a nigga, he can't lose what he got.
Nah.
So
I mean, he probably what you get for a slap.
well, Chris Rock said he wasn't pressing
No,
charges.
I'm just saying if he did though.
Yeah.
On that flip side.
It's a misdemeanor assault.
Yeah, so he couldn't sue him for no monies.
He could sue him, but I mean, both
Okay.
of them niggas is hundreds of millionaires.
Yeah.
Fuck with nigga. How much money you want?
Well, Chris Rock's just 97 and Will's in the hundreds. I think he's 300 or something.
Yeah. But shit, Chris gonna be in the hundreds after this tour is over.
Yeah, oh definitely.
Because him and Kevin Hart going on tour,
They already started up.
and they said these niggas tickets.
He amped up his security because of that shit.
Yeah,
'Cause
and they
you know,
said the
motherfuckers-
ticket prices went through the roof.
Nigga, yeah, 1,700
Yeah,
for like what, second row?
yeah.
One ticket. I seen them motherfucking prices.
Hey, listen.
That's like Dave Chappelle when he came here. His shit was like through the roof like that.
But that's about that. When he came here, is also because
That documentary.
he was filming here. Yeah, but nah, yeah, man. I mean, I understand as a nigga that has dealt with anger issues in my life, man. I understand doing wrong shit at the wrong time.
Nah, I do too.
And so, I mean, and niggas ain't perfect. They grown, so he should have known better. But coulda, woulda, shouldas, man.
Yeah,
If
coulda,
it was
woulda,
a fifth,
shouldas.
we'd all be drunk.
He did. He kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, damn, he smacked Chris Rock. He's so little.
Smack the shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I think Chris Rock was the recipient of a smack that nigga want to give everybody.
He was. It was a message. It was a message.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it either. And I don't even know if it was so much as of a message as just it's finally a nigga right here saying it.
Yeah. He's the one that caught it.
Yeah.
This is the big build up and nigga you pulled the cap.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's literally with the straw that broke the camel's back. Like I think it was literally. I said I don't agree with it. Shout out to Chris Rock for one keeping it professional.
Now he kept it 100 professional.
Yeah, shout out to him for keeping it professional.
He tried to keep it together, but he kept it 100 professional.
Yeah, shout out to him for keeping it professional. Shout out to him for keeping it solid for not pressing charges because real niggas don't do that.
Right.
We can meet up somewhere.
Right, and discuss this or how we
or rumble it out, nigga.
Right.
I take my fair one, nigga. We can just
just because they, Chris Rock's from New York, so
yeah.
I mean, shit.
And Will from Philly. These niggas is
they both from the East.
Yeah.
So let them beast it out. Put some gloves on and have celebrity boxing with some Jake Paul shit. For real, that'd be a fight to see.
Not for real.
That'd be a fight to see.
And shout out to, like I said, shout out to my man from the Roots, Questlove. Shout out to Samuel. Shout out to Will for actually winning against Will's first Oscar.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Shout out to Will Packer for goddamn it being in charge of the Oscars.
Okay.
You know who Will Packer is, right?
Not really.
He's the
I've heard the name before.
He's a director.
Okay.
Black director. He directed a whole bunch of shit.
All right.
Yeah, like a lot of shit.
You just don't hear his name too much. Like what's the dude's name? Men's Society and Boys in the Hood.
Oh, that passed.
No, the director. He passed?
John Singleton.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Rest in peace, John Singleton.
Rest in peace. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Will Packer directed Girls Trip, brought all the ride-alongs, Night School, Almost Christmas Day, Think Like a Man, Little, Think Like a Man 2, Ride Along 2, No Good Deed, Stomp the Yard.
Little's that little girl?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that was a cool movie.
Tyler Triage, Breaking In, About Last Night, The Wedding Ringer, This Is Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jacob's Ladder, The Gospel. This nigga's Straight Outta Compton. He directed Straight Outta Compton.
Okay.
He directed Takers. With Chris Brown and them and Idris Elba where they was robbing the bank and the white boy from Fast and Furious, the last one before he died.
Paul Walker?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, Three can play that game. Will Packer's that guy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so he was in charge of the Oscars that night. That's why when they was like, why you niggas do that? Well, Will Packer doing this because sometimes shit happens, nigga.
I mean, shit does happen.
But
that one could have been avoided, but it happened.
Ain't
nothing we can do to take it back now.
And Diddy said that everything's straight.
Did he?
Diddy said he got everything squashed between Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't know he was playing the counselor, peer mediator role.
Yeah, he had
hit him with some Ciroc in the back.
He had said something at some point in time throughout the night. Diddy was presenting something, and he had alluded to the fact that he had kind of squared it away with the niggas.
Oh, that's what's up.
And then he came out later and said they did.
That's cool.
Yeah.
At least they got to do it that night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, that's some crazy shit.
Nah, crazy than a bitch. So shout out to all of that.
Shout out.
Good shit happening.
Let's stay on the movie road real quick, man. You heard of Gerard McMurray?
No.
He is the director of The First Purge and another one on Netflix called Burning Sands.
Okay.
But right now he's developing an adaptation of what is called Black. And Black is a comic book with black-only superheroes.
Okay.
This was developed in 2016 by a man named, or a woman, Kwanzaa Osayefo.
Okay.
Hope I'm saying that right. But my question about that is that's some cool shit. I like the idea. I like the spin because that's what's going on right now. The superhero shit. But how would you feel about all black superheroes or blacks with power? Like only blacks get powers.
I fuck with it.
I'd fuck with it too, but I see.
I think we are superheroes.
At some point, yeah, that's true. I just think it's funny, man, because I can see the nigga villains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have to make them.
There's no balance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because instead of having all superheroes, you're gonna have some.
Well, that's what you would have to do. You'd have to take the qualities that you don't like in black people and make that the villain characteristics.
Hell yeah.
Which in turn, because let's not get it twisted, man. I love black people, and I myself am guilty of being a nigga on many occasions. That shit ain't the most becoming. It ain't the most positive.
Nah, it ain't.
Life to live, man. It is not okay to be stupid, ignorant, dumb, loud, rowdy, none of that, man. And I'm not just saying like on some shucking and jiving shit. I'm talking about just on living.
Just on living, on everyday struggle shit.
And the older you get, the more and more that stupid shit goes out the window because it makes no sense.
All the way out the window.
So if you're creating a storybook situation, it would behoove you to make those characteristics the ones of the villains. So that when children are reading this, they understand that that's not the cool shit.
Right.
Because you know, growing up, bro, we was taught in our neighborhoods that being able to speak properly, enunciate your words, having a goddamn vocabulary meant you was talking white. It don't mean I'm talking white. It means I'm talking
properly,
educated.
I'm communicating.
I'm communicating.
With you so you can understand me and not look at me like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah. Now I believe all black people should speak 2 languages.
Shit, we do.
That's what I'm saying. But some of us don't, and that's the problem. Some niggas can't even talk to you, goddammit.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Without sounding like a goddamn idiot all the time. Bro, you can sound like an idiot all the time.
All the time.
I ain't alright with that.
I see what you're saying.
I've never got jiggy with even I dropped out because I was on the street shit and this and the third. But I went and did a little college. I got my GED.
Right.
And I educate myself daily. But I try and talk to my kids about the shit all the time. Being stupid is not cool, bro.
Hell no, being stupid ain't cool.
Somehow we taught that though.
It's just rubbed off on us.
I know. So I'm saying,
it's crazy.
So if you can somehow change the narrative of all that, man, by all means, please do.
Yeah, I can see that. I see that, and I just hope we don't get it tainted with a whole bunch of the other bullshit that's going on in our social structures.
You know that's coming.
You know what I'm saying? So
you know that's coming.
It is.
Yeah, they must be included in everything. But you know what though? I don't even be mad at that because, not to the extent of that, because they, and y'all know what I'm saying when we talking about that. I'm not being disrespectful. We talking about the LGBT,
right?
Q1, 2, 3, 4, whatever community,
right?
Please don't come boycott in my house or nothing. They are the only thing that covers all the bases, bro.
True that.
It's gay blacks, whites, Asians, racist, pro-life, against life, terrorist, church,
left-wing extremist.
Left-wing extreme, bro. There's a gay person in every demographic,
every sector.
They are the only thing that covers every base.
Yeah, I see that.
So I don't mind them being included in everything because they're
literally
the only thing that is in everything.
No, I just don't want it overly tainted.
No, but they are definitely like Frank's Red Hot.
they put that shit on everything. Wow. But how many people would be frightened? It's just blacks getting superpowers.
Shit, nigga, they scared of us just chilling.
I know. So how much would the fright in the would it be like X-Men?
Oh, and I always go there. I think, and don't quote me, but this is my theory on X-Men.
I heard this theory, not from you, but I've heard it from other people.
That the X-Men are black people,
Yeah.
and Xavier and are Malcolm and Martin.
And then just switched roles. Xavier and Magneto.
Yeah, Xavier and Magneto, just Malcolm and Martin.
Yep.
Bro, and if you really go into that thinking of X-Men, you be like.
And then you go back and look at how Stan Lee thought.
That's what I'm saying.
Stan Lee was a motherfucker, man. I think he was a time traveler.
You might be right. Rest in peace, Stan Lee.
Rest in peace.
But you might be right. But if you look at that shit, bro, I can see that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I see that outlook on them. But
I just thought that was pretty cool. He gonna make a movie like that.
No, that's dope. I mean? And I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out myself. I don't care if it was a B movie.
Yeah, no. I'll still check it out. Shit. Let it come to my streaming places. Since we talking about movies, because I ain't really feel like it's real short, so I don't want to make it a melanated mag. Shout out to Morris Chestnut, man. My man got his store on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So how long do it take to do that? Because we don't know because Marla Gibbs just got hers. What?
Yeah.
She got hers last year.
I don't even
year
know.
Before. It was recent. It was recent.
Bro, I don't have no clue on the voting or how they come up with it or any of that, bro. I just know niggas be getting them.
Yeah.
And sometimes some people seem to be getting them a lot earlier in their life, and sometimes motherfuckers is old and
like Marla Gibbs.
Yeah.
She passed out in the sun. Her son had to help her out.
Damn. Yeah, so shout out to him, but even with that being said, shout out to Morris Chestnut getting his while he's still young and youthful.
Yeah.
And still looking here. Great and still here and skin shining and.
I wonder what street it's on.
Oh no.
Because they got a lot of handprints in the.
Yeah.
Like is it at the end of a part that's not finished or just?
Because it's got to be a lot of them motherfuckers that throw out there now.
Yeah, just developing all over the city.
They did some weird shit when Bill Cosby was going through that. I guess a motherfucker went and broke his star up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She
was crucial. She was goddamn crucial.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. She was motherfucking crucial, man. Have you checked out the just a funny story, man. We don't be talking about my criminal record and shit on here.
Okay.
You checked out Mike Epps' new stand-up?
Nah, man. I ain't seen that yet. I just caught wind of it.
I watched it the other night. It's called Indiana Mike.
Oh, shit.
He did it here.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
At the Madam Walker Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't remember buzz about it.
It was in 21. It was packed.
Yeah.
It was in 2021, though.
Oh, you know why I wouldn't have went? Because I'm not Solution now.
Yeah. It was a big deal, but because it was, like I said, it was sold out, and the governor was there. Holcomb.
Holcomb.
Yeah, because at the end of it, they made November 20th Mike Epps Day.
Oh, sweet.
Here, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. That's his birthday?
I don't know. If that's just the day or that was the day that they did it. I don't know.
Mike Epps Day.
Yeah.
November 20th.
Andre Carson was there.
Okay. That's Julia Carson's grandson.
And he did something to make that day a federally recognized situation in the Congress for Mike Epps.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, man, if you watch it, you'll see it. But this is the part that tickled me to my motherfucking core. So the niggas is here.
Yeah.
So the nigga goes, man, y'all not even going to believe it. He said, I got my lawyer here from 1992 when I called my dope case. My man said, Jeffrey Baldwin, stand up. Nigga, that's the lawyer to beat all my dope cases. The nigga stood up. I said, I'll be goddamn. It's Jeffrey Baldwin. That's my motherfucking nigga.
What a coincidence.
That nigga said, Jeff called me one day and said, it's not looking good for you, Mike. And hey, I fell the fuck out because Jeff made that phone call to me on numerous times. Brian, it's not looking great. I need some more money.
I can get you out of this.
I need some more money. I remember that motherfucker told me one time, Cosby told me he go need a few more thousand. I said, well, what are we doing? He said, to tell you the truth, I'm just flooding him with paperwork till we figure it out.
Because they got to take their time and go through it and be intricate, make sure they did all the.
And we got to address everything that we're saying in the paperwork.
Yeah.
I fought that dope case for 3.5 years. I caught that motherfucker when I was 17. I beat it a few months after I turned 21.
Damn.
And
Yeah,
my man
it's a long
just
one.
literally, I was like, well, what's the plan? He was like, shit, we're going to stretch it out till I figure something out. He said, give me enough time, I'll figure it out. I said, well, what do you need me to do? He said, stay out of trouble and pay. Yeah. Cost me a little over 20 grand, but
Like Caramello.
shit, they was trying to give me 30, so
Stretch it out. I understand. Oh, yeah, we going to stretch it out. I'd rather pay for 4 than do 30.
listen, I tell them for every
Shit, any
time.
amount of money is better than time.
I had just came home, goddammit, 5 years ago, if that would have went the way that they wanted it to go.
Boy,
They were trying to give me 30 to 15.
you be coming home making slams.
Yeah, I'd have came home at 32, niggas. I was
Whoa.
17.
Damn.
Well, 18 by the time the case went out, so I'd have came home at 33.
Yeah. And then probably on paperwork
Yeah.
for about 5 more years.
Yeah,
So you
nigga.
still be in that rotation.
So yeah, shout out to Jeffrey Baldwin, man.
That's dope, man.
But now the special, it's pretty good, man.
Called Indiana Mike.
Indiana Mike.
I'm gonna check it. It's at Netflix, right?
Yeah,
All right.
it's on Netflix. It was at, like I said, it was at the Madam C.J. Walker Theater. It's good.
I went to one of his shows once. I want to meet the nigga and shit. Like I
You
want to
never
catch
met
him. Nah, I want to catch him when he on them random downtown sprints.
I said,
know
yeah,
what
you
I'm
ain't
saying?
never met the nigga?
I ain't never caught
He
him.
ain't cool than a bitch, man. He cool than a bitch.
I know a lot of people that done met him.
Yeah, I done met the nigga 4 or 5 times. He cool than a bitch.
At least he come back and do something. I ain't gonna say he the only one to do something, but he's the only one that seems to show his actions on doing something and coming here and actively talking about this city and
Yeah.
state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He keeps it all the way Midwest.
Hey, that nigga said Indiana. He said, this is where niggas come to find white bitches. He said no matter where you go in Indianapolis, you can always be the nigga go got the big bitch out in Brownsburg.
That is horribly true.
Hey man, that nigga's hilarious, man. So yeah, that was real dope, man. So yeah, shout out to, but yeah, I just thought that was. Shout out to Mike Gibbs, of course, because this is not town. Goddamn it,
Yeah.
But no, I just thought that was dope. That he did it here. My lawyer was there. That was random as shit. And
That's funny.
like I said, that's my lawyer, nigga. Like I haven't had to use them in like probably my last 3 or 4, maybe 5 situations because they I didn't feel like they were dire enough for his firepower.
I feel you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Guys, I was telling my lady the other day, I said, shit, if shit ever gets real,
That's what
like
you're going back to.
man, listen, bro. That motherfucker shook some big case for me, man. Once upon a time, bro, I got caught with a pound and a half of bud, a bag of Xanny bars, a bag of methadone pills. I was drunk driving. I fought the police.
Uh-huh.
I had a gun, even though it was licensed at the time. I had a permit.
Okay.
All of that. I fought the police, nigga. I bonded out. Went and hollered at this nigga. This nigga got me a year probation.
That's cool.
And he did it for like $3,500 because I gave him so much money on the first dope case. Because I caught that case like a year after we beat that one. Like I came back and he was like, come on. I was like, I don't know.
Like, oh.
Yeah. Then I caught another situation
Like
that
back
he
to
shook.
more paperwork.
Yeah. Then I caught another situation that he shook. And this is how hard he was. He owns his own. It's his law firm. So when you hire him, you essentially like hire the firm.
Yeah.
Because
He got other people that work with him and shit.
he got little flunkies. He got other lawyers that are underneath him. He got so sometimes like he used to have one name. I forgot his first name. His last name was Fox. Fox would always come when Jeffrey Baldwin was out of town. He was fire. But I said all that to say one time I got locked up, and I hadn't had time to even think about like my bond was like $30,000, paid $3,000. And it was on the weekend, and so Mom's is like, well, we got the money over here to pay the bond because everyone said Annie up. I had some money. Da 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 da. Should we pay the bond? I'm like, well, don't pay the bond yet. Let me go to court on Monday.
Mm.
If they lower it, because I was just gonna go in there and ask for a bond reduction. If they lower it, cool. If they don't, then pay it. But don't waste money if I'm gonna go, because it's like Saturday. I'm going to court Monday. Like, I don't care about a night. Like, so let's not waste any money. If when I get done with court, if they didn't lower it, then pay the bond.
Right.
I'm in court waiting on to be seen, and it's taking a long time for me to be seen. I'm not understanding it. And then so finally, there's this lady, and she's, because in court, when you don't have a lawyer, you're at the bottom of the list. Because they got the public protector.
Yeah, court-appointed lawyers.
Yeah, the real lawyers come in, and whoever they represent, they put their name in, and they go first. So
and that's more to reduce the time because people are paying for them people.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, and I said that wrong. It wasn't taking a long time. I got called very quickly, which baffled me because I hadn't even called a lawyer and spoken to anybody, anything. So I get up there and I sit down, and this same lady that was there for like 3 or 4 of the last people comes and sits down next to me. And I'm looking at her, and she tells the judge, yeah, I'll be representing da-da-da-da-da. Long story short, the lady gets me OR'd. So I get released on my own recognizance. No more bond. Didn't have to spend $3,000.
Cool.
So when it's all said and done, I get the new court date. They write it down. She hands me the new court date. She leans in and goes, I work with Jeffrey Baldwin. I saw your name, and I know it from our office. When you get out, you're going to want to go talk to Jeff.
Okay.
I said, well, shit.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
I went in that motherfucker the next day, Jeff. Like I heard Susan got you on out of a little jam. Well, what we gonna do about the rest of this case? He said, I looked into it, man. About $3,000, $4,000. I said, man, well, so here's $2, man. Get it. Matter of fact, I gave him the $3,000 I was gonna pay a bond with. There you go, man. Start the ball on that one, man. And he got me out of that shit.
That's what's
Shout out to Jeffrey Baldwin. And they got me out of a whole lot of shit.
That's what's up.
Quick side note, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Today, the day we're recording is.
Oh, today he perished.
3 years ago today.
Okay. Yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey.
You know, if anybody know me, you know how big of a Nip fan I am. It's a goddamn 5-foot picture of that nigga in my kitchen. I said it before. My kitchen is Nipsey blue. Ain't shit else in my house blue. my kitchen is Nipsey blue. It is a 5-foot picture. Nigga.
He ain't lying.
So rest in peace, Nip, man. That's my guy, man. And not just on the music shit, man. That nigga was preaching a lot of the shit niggas is finally coming around to.
But of course,
independence shit. The owning your own shit, owning your own intellectual property, all
that digital shit, that high tech shit going on, man.
He essentially created the first NFT, if that's what we want to call it, with that mixtape he decided to sell for $100.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
And nigga, that was some cool ass shit, man. I remember that shit was called the Proud to Pay campaign, and you could get the mixtape for free.
As long as you bought some material.
No. You could get it for free, like on that Piff, or you could go to Proud to Pay and support his movement and buy the mixtape for $100.
Oh, okay.
And the nigga made a lot of money doing that shit because motherfuckers fucked with him and what he was doing.
Right.
So it wasn't about being just I can get it for free because it was because I'm gonna give you this money because I believe in what you got going on.
Right. That's dope.
So yeah, rest in peace, Nip. Rest in peace, Nip. I don't know if they still bumping you, but I am every day, Butterco. Grinding on my life is my theme song in the morning when I go to the gym. That's how I get it going.
I feel you.
That's how I get it going. Did you see that shit? Since we was talking about Indianapolis shit, you see that shit about the motherfucking stolen cars here?
All the Chargers and Challengers.
Did
and
you
shit
see
like
that?
Yeah.
And niggas
chopped up.
Found 20 of them bitches, bro.
Shit. And it's been over a span of time.
Well, and no, this was just the 20 that they found was just in a random bust that they just did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went for something else, bro, and they yeah.
They stumbled on some shit.
Man, 20 stolen cars located. The Regional Auto Theft Task Force, made up of Indiana State Police, Indianapolis Metropolitan Police, IMPD, assisted IMPD North District officers in the 2800 block of North Euclid Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
28th and Euclid?
Regarding investigation. The investigation began regarding shots fired dispatch run in the 3400 block of North Adams Street.
Oh, shit.
The task force was contacted about 2 stolen vehicles in the 2800 block of North Euclid Avenue last night. Search warrants were granted for multiple vehicles on the property. With the assistance of IMPD, the National Treasure Crime Bureau, investigators looked at approximately 100 vehicles through the course of the investigation. 20 were stolen vehicles, were located in different stages of being disassembled.
Damn.
And nigga, I saw the pictures. Majority of them motherfuckers was Mopar shit. Hell, Chargers, Challengers, nigga, and they was busting them down, bro. They was taking shit apart.
Yeah, I know somebody that was a victim of a Charger being stolen.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, within the last, 2-3 years?
And she was probably right over there. You know what color it was?
Black?
It was a black one, nigga. It was the pictures. It was a black one.
Yeah.
It was
That's
a black
crazy.
one. It was a purple one. It was a green one. It was an orange one. It was yeah. They was getting it on.
So they started that shit down here now. Okay.
Yep.
Well, how you feel about this, man? All right, so this happened in 1998.
Okay.
Lady named Gloria Williams. She kidnapped newborn Kamaya Mobley from Jacksonville, Florida, a hospital there. She did this by dressing up as a fake nurse.
Okay.
All right. So she renamed her Alexis Kelly Manigo and moved to South Carolina. I forgot what city. And I really couldn't find it in the article. Well, in 2017, it's about 19 years later,
Yeah.
the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, they found a woman with the same birth date, or the same date of birth, but with a different name in their databases.
Okay.
They found Alexis and what's her name, and Gloria, and they confronted her and did a DNA test on Alexis, which come back to match Kamaya,
The girl that was kidnapped.
the girl that was kidnapped from the hospital. All right.
Holy shit.
So, Miss Gloria Williams, she pled guilty in 2018, and she was given 18 years in the prison.
Shit.
And
Alright.
I think 2020, Mobley asked for a lower or reduced sentence because to her that's her mother.
So she asked for her mother's sentence to be reduced.
Right. You know what I mean? But she's been introduced to her real family. She found out that she has sisters and brothers.
But if she's not open to that, this is the woman that raised her.
Exactly.
Despite how she got her.
Yeah. It's the woman that raised her.
Yeah. And that she loves.
Yeah. So it's
that is some challenging shit.
That's very challenging, man.
Because on one hand, this woman
deceived you.
Deceived me and
Stole
took
you.
away a life that I could have had with all these other. But on the second hand, she don't sound like she raised her fucked up. So she took her to love her. So she loved her and raised her properly.
Right. I think it was kind of a godsend. Because ain't no telling what the other kids went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like where I said they was from, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what's going on down in Jacksonville.
Man, you know, that would be confusing as fuck as a child.
What you mean?
The war you would have to be going on in your head with this woman deprived me of a certain life.
Yeah.
but also provided me with a certain life.
Exactly.
Because, like, if she'd have kidnapped her and raised her and been, like, abusive and shit, it'd be
Right.
real easy
Sex
to say fuck her.
trafficked or whatever, yeah.
It would be real easy to say fuck her. Like,
Right.
fuck her, I knew this bitch didn't love me because there's no way you do this to somebody you love. This is my real family over here.
Exactly.
But she raised her like her own, and you think this is all that girl know.
Yeah.
Every memory is tied to this motherfucker who now you telling me ain't my mama.
And family reunions and shit, because it ain't like she hit her.
That's what I'm saying.
She just renamed her.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
had her since she was an
Every
infant.
memory.
Yeah.
Every lifelong memory was a lie, but real.
She took her 16 hours after delivery.
Yeah. It's never been nothing else.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Crazy than a bitch. Ooh, prayers for them.
Yeah, prayers for them, and hope she does get a reduced sentence because she didn't put
Yeah,
up no
no.
fight. She pled guilty. So,
She knows she did,
Yeah,
so
she
she
knows
took
what she did.
responsibility for it.
and then she told him how she did it, because that's obviously how they know. I just thought that was really interesting. I'm like, damn, I never heard nothing like that before.
Wow, that's crazy.
But imagine how many other people out there is like that.
It's got to be, man, bro. It's got to be a lot. There's got to be a lot of people dealing with certain shit like that.
But then on what this is, 1998?
Mm-hmm.
So there was CCTV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to see something. And nobody saw nothing.
Yeah.
She got away. So that's why that's why I kind of say it's a godsend, because it's like she grew up healthy, and now she's caring enough to even still call her mom.
But yeah, that's why I said it's got to be difficult though.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure it's difficult as fuck.
It's got to be difficult.
Then the trust factor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to
Yeah.
be difficult, bro. That's some mental shit.
Crazy, man.
Man, I be keeping tabs on these random ass drug busts, man.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. This young lady. $3.3 million drug bust in OKC.
Damn, what the hell was she selling?
Fentanyl and crystal meth. The article says, look at all this fentanyl and crystal meth seized in a single traffic stop. I should have made this bitch idiot of the week, but I ain't gonna start that.
That's a good one.
Seized in a single traffic stop on I-35 in Oklahoma City. A task force of the city sheriff's deputies and DA office stopped Jamara Hendrita Hennings for driving erratically. She said she was driving back home to Ohio after staying with friends in Arizona, but deputies say she didn't know her friends' names or their addresses. Hennings said the friends loaded her van. Deputies say a drug canine got a hit on the van where they found 75,000 fentanyl pills.
Damn.
Worth $2.25 million, 23.5 pounds of crystal meth, worth a little over $1 million, and 2.2 pounds of pre-cut cocaine, worth around $60,000.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. So, an unofficial segment, Jamar Hennings is the fucking idiot of the week. Why is you driving erratic with all that in your fucking car? If that's what you decided that you doing with your time.
She had to know it was there. She had to know it was there. You know what? I done gave her less of the shit and had somebody else come with her and drive another car back, and knowing that she was gonna get caught.
The dummy car?
Yeah.
You made it a dummy car?
Yeah, that's what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
'cause that's what the Mexicans be doing.
Yeah.
Whenever we hear about 100 pounds of marijuana seized at the border, they send 2-3 cars loaded with weed ahead of the car
that they really want to get
to get through to occupy border patrol and shit.
Hell yeah.
And these motherfuckers be on TV happy and smiling with these motherfucking pounds of this Mexican compressed bullshit
Yeah.
that they decided that they was gonna give up. I mean, this is decoy
The
drugs.
decoy drugs. It might even be hemp.
Yeah, and these
CBD.
motherfuckers, it be real weed, but nigga, they grow that shit like crazy. They really trying to get them pills and all that
And
other shit
everything
across and the
else.
coke across. They getting them motherfucking idiots be on TV with them 60 pounds like they made some crazy bust. Then all they do with the nigga that was driving the car is pack him up and deport him and send him back to
Yeah,
Mexico.
they really can't do nothing to him.
And then he come on back 2-3 months later with another goddamn decoy car full of goddamn reefer.
And he get home, he get paid.
Yeah, this is his job. His job is to drive through. And then the wild part is, if he manages to get through, they just got another
load.
lifeline on a load.
And he's coming right back home.
Yeah,
Shit.
fucking idiots.
On the side note, somebody got caught here with 70 pounds.
Of reefer, of the devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce. 70 pounds of it coming from California. And it had California license plate. That's one of the
reason they
primary
got
reasons they
pulled
pulled over. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
That's crazy. So now I just got some positive ones, and these are my last two for currents.
I got a few currents, so we can keep on rolling.
All right, I got Nikita Adiogun. Yeah, okay, Nikita Adiogun. She's a nurse from North Carolina. She drove to the lottery headquarters to claim a $600 ticket.
Yeah,
Motherfucker actually won $113,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, and after taxes, she walked away with like $80,750.
So she thought she had won $600.
Yeah, and she's going to the
And she won
headquarters.
80,000.
Yeah,
Because anything over like
500 they
they
can't
won't cash
cash. Yeah.
So she thought she was about to go get a little something to put on the rent.
Yeah, she said she drove 40 miles. You know what I'm saying?
Well, motherfucking worth it.
Hell yeah. Especially you think you only got 600 and that shit becomes multiplied.
Well worth it.
Hell yeah. And then spawning from that, there's a $10 million Powerball win that went unclaimed in Maryland.
Somebody got the ticket though.
Somebody has the ticket,
Somebody
but
bought it, but ain't claimed
they
shit.
ain't claimed and it's expired.
No.
It's unclaimed and expired.
Oh my lord.
They bought it in Maryland in 2021. It is the largest unclaimed prize in the history of Maryland lottery.
That's horrible.
$10 million. Maybe the person probably died.
Yeah, probably.
Person probably died.
And they people probably boxed that shit up and threw it away.
Hell yeah. And I don't think they would give it. Well, I don't know if they can go back that far with the camera.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would give it to you knowing that somebody died if you
Yeah, I
found
don't
the
think so
ticket.
either. It's probably, hate to say it, but them old folks love playing their lottery.
Yes, they do.
Probably an old person. And who knows, in this day and age, with COVID kicking the old people's ass,
Nah, seriously.
they probably,
Kicked bucket and then somebody came through for the cleanup and
and
threw
just
it
threw
away.
that shit away.
Like, oh, this ain't nothing.
Because old folks love their lottery and they love keeping their tickets and they love checking yesterday's winners and all this.
Yeah.
Probably just a whole bunch of bullshit. And
There's probably too many of the motherfuckers to even go through.
man, really, I was about to say rest in peace. Now we don't even know if them people died, man. But
Nah,
just going right into rest in peace. And
I know if they find out, they mad.
nah, they gonna be
Or the
pissed.
motherfuckers in the coma.
They gonna be pissed.
Been in the coma since then. And yeah,
I got one, man. Florida finally is doing something right, bro.
what they doing
They
right?
normally they got damn it. We got a whole segment where they just be fucking up.
Yeah.
But they doing what I've been saying since we started podcasting, not just this podcast. A new Florida law requires high school students to take a financial literacy course to graduate,
About time.
including lessons on credit scores, managing credit card debt, types of bank accounts to open, and how to file your taxes.
That's dope. I wish we had that.
Right?
And they need to have paying bills too.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I guess that's part of the financial literacy itself.
But nigga, I've been preaching that shit since and not just on this pod, bro, since we started podding.
Right.
I've been preaching that shit. And
That's dope. We all need that shit. Not only in college, you need to start that shit about middle school.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
when they start recognizing money, you teach them about money in what, preschool?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get the little fake paper pennies and the dollars and all that. Yeah, and then you just keep working that shit on up.
Yeah, they and like even in college, bro, that shit isn't required. That's a course that you take if you wanna. That shit should be required, bro. If we gotta keep learning about Christopher Columbus and all this other shit, man, you should be required to learn how to at least. Because like you said, like I think the most I got from school was learn how to write a check and count some money.
Yeah, that's it. No, you learn how to count it and add and subtract it so you can spend it.
Yeah,
and make sure you ain't getting cheated. But
the majority of my financial literacy came because I was blessed with having a mother that's an accountant.
Understood. Yeah.
And also with parents that owned businesses while I was young.
Right.
Like when I was a child, my mother and my father owned. It used to be a laundromat on 34th and Keystone.
What are you talking about?
It's like a cell phone store now or some shit.
It wasn't that big. It was like a little box one.
Yeah, it was laundry. It was next to that little. It's that plaza next to Marathon. At the end, it's that like convenience store or whatever. And then there's one in the middle. Before the last one, was the one in the middle. Okay. It was a dry cleaner. My parents owned that when I was a child. So like I used to be in there all the time. My mom showed me the books and this, that, and the third. And then they were divorced, so they split that. And then eventually my mom and my stepfather opened them multiple jewelry stores.
Right.
And I was raised in those jewelry stores most of my life. And at one of the stores, I was doing the accounting for the store when I was like fucking 12.
That's what's up.
It was the slower store of the ones that they had.
Right, but at least they were giving you some type of exercise into it.
Yeah.
See, coming from the funeral world, you don't see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You barely see money.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they don't make money. They make money, but you don't really see it actively.
Because it's not transacted like that.
Right.
You know, the jewelry store and shit, and this was in the this is in the 90s. So, this was back when the credit card machine we had was that joint we put the motherfucker. So it was a
print. And you got to mail it in.
Yeah, so it was a predominantly cash business.
Right. That's when cash ruled, too.
Yeah, it was a predominantly cash business, so that's what I was raised in. And I was raised in, like I said, by a mother that, business owners and a mother that was an accountant, degrees in accounting. Hell, she's been at the IRS for 20 years. She's retired from the IRS right now. Like, this is what she do. And so, it made me a great drug dealer. Because I always treated trapping like a real business,
right,
and not like trapping like
not like trapping, not just doing it to have money.
Yeah, no, it was a business,
doing it to acquire money and keep it circulating around you.
Yeah, and then I had to understand the restocking, the paying employees, but I had an understanding of that from legitimate businesses, so it made my illegal ventures very easy.
Ain't nothing wrong.
But shout out to Florida, man, for getting that rolling, man. Yeah, we'll get to the dumb shit y'all doing later on in the show, but shout out to that in real world time. I got a few more things I want to talk about, but they need to kind of all run together because it's a little random to go on. So,
all right.
Pardon me while I nitpick what I want to talk about because I don't want to hop and skip around those things. They got a new drug, bro, that is supposedly stronger than fentanyl. What is wrong with these people?
I don't know.
It's called ISO.
ISO?
ISO. A drug 20 times more potent than fentanyl is on the Florida streets and is being detected and motherfuckers is dying.
Damn.
They done created something stronger than fentanyl, bro. It's called goddamn ISO. Got the police down there in Florida in uproar. That's where all that shit started. Remember the bath salt shit started? That was in
Bath
fucking
salts.
Florida. Turning niggas into zombies. Niggas was eating people's faces and
At
shit.
least they wasn't doing crocodile.
Yeah, that remember that shit?
Oh God. How the fuck you getting high off gasoline?
Bro, there's some other shit in one of these other countries called Flocka. That's fucking.
I heard of
niggas up.
Flocka, yeah.
And they got this shit now called ISO, and it's been found in Florida. The deputies is in an uproar about the shit because it's so much stronger than fentanyl, 20 times stronger than fentanyl. Fentanyl is killing niggas like nothing
Like
before.
nothing else. It's killing everybody.
It's killing, yeah. And when I say niggas, I don't mean black people.
No, I know
just
what you mean.
I
Everybody.
mean people. That shit is taking
There's just
motherfuckers out the game.
A 14-year-old girl in Colorado that died from a fentanyl overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just this past
taking
week.
people out the game.
Crazy. It's nothing, but they better be lucky it ain't no dragon's breath.
Nah, for real.
Some scopolamine. If they get a hold of some scopolamine, motherfuckers is gonna be, hey, I helped these motherfuckers rob me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And have no recognition of why I helped them.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that shit's rough. I was gonna make this a black excellence, but I'm not falling for the trickery, but I am proud that it's happening. President Biden appointed Taraji P. Henson and Chris Paul to the HBCU advisory board.
Okay. I don't know nothing about what Taraji and Chris Paul have to do with HBCUs.
The White House has announced that Taraji P. Henson and Chris Paul are among the 9 men and 9 women President Biden has appointed to the President's Board of Advisory on Historical Black Colleges and Universities. Why is my voice cracking like I'm going through puberty? I apologize for that, people. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Maybe my nuts is finally going to dry.
Thanks. You know they retracted so well.
That was a joke, folks. See how these kids look after this motherfucker? They dropped a long time ago, and I've been using them. The board is tasked with advancing the goals of the HBCU Initiative, which was reestablished last year.
Right.
The aim is to increase the capacity of HBCUs to provide the highest quality of education to the students that continue serving as engines of opportunity, according to the White House. Taraji studied acting at Howard University,
Okay.
and launched the Boise Lawrence Henson Foundation 2008, a foundation that focuses on improving mental health in the African American community. While Chris has actively worked to expand the business of entertainment, media, and sports special topics, of course, at NC at AT&T, Southern University, yeah. So they were already active in HBCUs.
Okay.
And
that makes sense then.
Yeah, so
I just didn't know.
So shout out to them, but I ain't fucking with Biden right now, man. You're not about to keep trying to do this weird I support black people shit, but you don't really fuck with black people shit.
Let's go, Brandon.
So I'm not really like about to be nut riding anything he doing, but shout out to them for. Because you know,
they are making an attempt.
Well, and this is the thing. Even if you get somewhere by a person or a situation that I don't necessarily agree with, that doesn't mean that I don't agree with what you are able to do when you get there.
Oh no. No.
So shout out to them.
I mean, like I said, he's trying.
Yeah,
I was talking not to him. He's trying to get back in the graces, especially after he said that bullshit during his campaign. And
you know that's all playing the game, because you know when someone is trying to get back in the graces and they start doing shit like that. You know that you're being used as a political pawn. But if you being used as a political pawn, get you into a position where you might actually be able to really do some shit worth something, go ahead and bite the bullet, be a political pawn, and then go do the job.
I'm surprised he didn't have a dashiki on.
You know, and hot sauce and some other shit. A tattoo of Malcolm and Martin high-fiving on his left shoulder blade.
Stupid. See, this one here is Malcolm's hand. This one here is Martin's hand. You see, Malcolm was a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't get it filled in all the way.
But you know, I always fully understand that. My bad, y'all. This has been annoying me the whole pod. I always fully understand, in order to make a difference,
yeah,
you got to get in the room. So however you get in the room, get in there and do something.
I feel you.
You feel me? It's when Jay-Z was doing the thing with the NFL and everybody, well, why would he go in there with the NFL? Because if we want some change to occur,
somebody got to do something.
Somebody got to get in there and run the course for us.
Like Ice Cube was going to talk to Trump.
Yeah. Like we talked about that on here.
Yeah.
Niggas just want to shout from the street and expect change. Nigga, I'll close these blinds and shut this door. I don't give a fuck what y'all doing out there in the street.
Turn back to my state.
Yeah, but if it's a nigga in my front room yelling the same shit you yelling on the street, now
I gotta listen now. You in my space.
Yeah, so I'm glad they doing that. An employee came out we were just talking about it, from Cracker Barrel, and on TikTok, and was talking about some shit that I have always thought they did.
What's that?
A Cracker Barrel employee said they had code words for black customers.
Oh, like Macy's.
Says ex-hostess.
Well, not just black customers from Macy's, people of color.
Okay. A TikToker who used to work at Cracker Barrel in Arizona has revealed a code word that some of her fellow employees allegedly used to refer to black customers. In the video viewed over 237,000 times, I'm not gonna say her name. No more fame for me.
Yeah.
Shared her experience working as a hostess at the popular restaurant chain. As a waitress, used to complain so much if I said Canadians in her section.
Damn.
And I was so confused because Canadians is the code word. I was so confused because I thought Canadians were stereotyped as nice. She wrote in the caption. In the video itself, she looks, screen caption reads, me and the hostess at Cracker Barrel wondering how every employee knew a table was full of Canadians, even though they didn't have a telling accent. After a few seconds, the video cuts to the new captions. Canadian was a code word for black people.
Wow.
Cracker Barrel told Newsweek that while it was initially unaware of the video, it will be looking into the matter further. Cracker Barrel said, we only recently learned about the video and have not had a chance to identify or speak with the relevant individuals. Obviously, racism has no place in Cracker Barrel, and any actions like the one described in the video would be against our policies and beliefs and who we are as a company, the Cracker Barrel spokesman said. Canadians was the code word for niggas.
Oh, that's a good one. And I thought Canadians were supposed to be labeled as nice.
She said, how did she know that they were Canadian without an accent? And then I finally was like, nah. We talking about niggas.
Canadians. What's up, my Canadian?
What's up, my Canadian? How you do with my Canadian?
I deal with Canadians every day.
Goddamn Cracker Barrel.
That's fucked up. You remember it's always a breakfast chain that takes the racist bug. At first it was Denny's.
Yep.
That one over specifically on 38th and Pendleton Pike.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They shut that bitch on down. They ended up getting closed down.
Hell yeah. Shit, didn't nobody go to that motherfucker after that shit.
You know the wild part, bro? In all my times, I had only ate at that particular Denny's one time.
Nah, that was the place to go.
Bro, and I caught such a fucking weird vibe in there. I never went back.
I never caught it. At least maybe I didn't pay attention to it or whatever, but I never caught it.
I never fucked with that one. The one that used to be on Washington Street. Remember that one?
In front of the mall.
Yeah, in front of the mall.
Yeah.
Right where Vitamin Shop and all that shit is now.
Yeah.
We used to go in there and run off on the tab. Because the bathroom was by the front door.
Yes, sir.
And nigga, we one by one that bathroom and get the fuck out of there. And I always just operated normally at the one on Post.
Oh, yeah.
That was always just the cool one.
That's too close.
Yeah.
To home, shit. I already know.
Man. Alright, this is all. That's all my rant. So let me get back over here real quick. That's all my rant. Fuck Applebee's.
Well, Applebee's did it now.
They didn't do nothing particular, but they are in leaked Applebee's email, man.
Hold on, I don't know what it is. Go ahead.
About the workers and the low wages and the gas prices. Yeah. Did you see that?
That didn't make any sense to me. I wonder how they came up with that.
Basically what they're saying is they won't have to pay motherfuckers a lot of money because motherfuckers be so pressed to work because of everything going on that they just be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do to people.
Well, that's why they about to go out of business.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Applebee's franchise exec says the rise in gas prices are great for business because the chain can offer workers low wages. Most of our employee base and potential employee base live paycheck to paycheck the labor market. The labor market is about to turn in our favor.
How? If I need more money to get to work, why would I keep coming to this work where I need more money to get to work?
What they saying is the type of people
that work there
end up there will be willing to take whatever the fuck they give them.
That's why they food nasty.
And they just gonna hold out to wait on those people. Because if you the type of motherfucker can go get one of these higher paying jobs, go get it. We're not talking to you.
Yeah.
We talking to No Teeth Darla and Bedfed Katie and Crackhead Josie, and we talking to them. We talking to these college students with no work history. We talking to them.
Drunk Ed.
We talking to people that need adjustable work schedules and things that they can't commit to 12-hour shifts 6 days a week at Amazon and shit.
That are so far out that you can't get to them.
Yeah. We talking to these people. And we'll be able to pay these motherfuckers anything.
Hey.
So fuck them.
Yeah, fuck Applebee's altogether.
Yeah, no.
Last time I went was the last time I'm ever going.
I was just having a little jokey joke the other day because I went to go get some. And I rarely ever eat there, right? It's not really like my top choice. But when I do, I eat one thing.
What's that?
The club sandwich. I always get the club sandwich.
You can't lose with that.
No, I always eat the club sandwich, french fries, and give me a lemonade and...
Have a ball.
Yeah. I never tried anything else. Anything else I've ever had from there was because somebody like brought it to me or... Yeah. But nigga, if I go sit down and order, it's always a club sandwich. I ain't fuck with y'all. I ain't fuck with y'all little dusty ass drinks. None of that shit.
Nah, that's horrible.
Yeah. Fuck them. You know the Black News Channel? Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of it, but I don't specifically know where it's at.
No, it doesn't matter because it's shut down. It's in Los Angeles.
It's shut down.
Yeah.
Somebody pulled their dick out.
Black News Channel shuts down after failing to meet Friday's payroll.
Oh, they wasn't paying niggas.
Listen.
Niggas had a walkout.
Listen, bro.
And it was niggas. It's niggas paying niggas. Yep.
Listen. The Los Angeles Times broke the news the day after emails were sent to employees that they would not be getting their payroll checks on Friday. Majority stakeholder and Jacksonville Jaguar owner Shad Khan had invested about $50 million into Black News Channel, but the audience and revenues failed to meet the company's hefty cost structure. He decided he couldn't keep throwing more money at the operation, which has 230 employees, mostly people of color, the Times said.
Of course.
The CEO and former CNN executive, Priscilla Hare, who joined the operation last year, sent an email to the staff midday Friday, which noted that unfortunately, due to the challenging market conditions and global financial pressures, we will have been unable to meet our financial goals and the timeline afforded to us has run out. It's with a broken heart that I am letting you all know that effective immediately, Black News Channel will cease live production and file for bankruptcy. We are all saddened and disappointed by this reality and recognize the stress that this puts on you and your families. We sincerely apologize. And
I'll be right to the unemployment.
And it's only been active for 2 years.
I'll be right to unemployment.
Them niggas just could not get it together.
And they couldn't pay me my last check.
Yeah, can't even give a nigga last check. Can't muster up no money for no severance pay. None of that shit. I'm going, like you said, I'm going right to unemployment.
As soon as I got that email, I'd have walked out, clocked out.
And went to unemployment.
Shit, we ain't getting this news out today. There's going to be news about you getting out after I go talk to Channel 6 about this bullshit that y'all up here doing. Yeah. 200 and something people.
Yeah, 230.
That's not enough. I mean, that's not enough. That's not a lot of people, but
it is a lot of people.
It's a lot of people that without their money and shit.
It's not a lot of people,
especially
but it's
that
a lot
motherfucker
of
living check to check. Cause that check day is Christmas, nigga. You can't sleep that day before. You be dreaming about all the shit you gonna eat with that check.
Then the niggas Applebee's was talking to.
So they got their employees already, huh?
Them the niggas Applebee's was talking to.
We told y'all.
Come on over.
We told y'all.
It's turning in our favor. Come on over here. them the niggas Applebee's was talking to. You just said, I don't know who they talking to. Them niggas.
We pay.
Yeah, we pay.
On time.
Payroll might not be shit, but then we gonna make it.
We gonna make it. And it's gonna be on time.
It's gonna be on time and we gonna make it.
We still got checks though. We don't have direct deposit. Yeah, we still got checks. So.
We gonna make it.
That's fucked up.
We gonna make it, goddammit. Hey, it's time for my little rant, man. You niggas in these guns, bro.
What done happened now?
If y'all gonna have these guns, and this is when I was talking about it earlier, where just being stupid and ignorant shit ain't cool.
Nah, it ain't.
Having a gun, bro, is a large responsibility. If you got a gun, it shouldn't be anywhere where goddamn children can access the motherfucker. It's not a goddamn toy. It is a murder machine, a handheld murder machine. Mm-hmm. And it should be treated with the utmost respect. Yeah. And here, as of late, it seems like no one understands this.
And why you say that?
Well, did you see the video of the two teens killed, murder-suicide in St. Louis?
Oh, one was 12, one was 14.
Did you see that?
I seen the article on it. I didn't go into it.
Right.
You know, I've been trying to avoid shit like that.
So me too, but it's fucking unavoidable.
It is.
So, and this is all in the wake of, they just passed a new gun law here.
Yeah. That goes into effect June or July.
July 1st.
Okay.
You no longer have to have a permit.
They may send my motherfucking money back.
To have no goddamn gun. Yeah, they need to reimburse everybody that spend money on these lifetimes and all this shit.
Well, the benefit to that, from what I heard, is
travel.
Go out of state.
Travel. You get federal or the travel. Yeah. No longer have to have a permit here. What I was caught off guard by is we're now like the 21st state in the country that had this rule. There's 21 other states that you can just carry a pistol like that.
Yeah, no. So who's behind us? I think It's somewhere else that's behind. It might be New Jersey or somewhere. It's some East Coast place. They just did theirs.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't matter to me none. I got too many felonies, so I can't carry shit. But until they change that rule, none of this shit matters to me.
Right.
But the only reason I say this is because in the video that with the two teens in St. Louis, if you didn't see the video,
No, I didn't see the video.
okay. Well, the video I'll give you a rough. It's just traumatic. It's a 12-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy. I'm unclear on if they were siblings or cousins, but they were family.
From what I seen, them say they were cousins.
Okay, they were family. They're clearly in a house where there's some partying happening. You can hear it all in the background. They're in the bathroom doing like a live stream thing, and the little girl got this. It's a pistol with a goddamn drum on it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a pistol with a drum on it. And she talking crazy, just talking to the camera. She like kind of got the gun pointed, and you can tell she accidentally pulls the trigger, blows the 14-year-old's brains out. He hits the ground. She like yells. She drops down to the ground, realizes what she did, grabs that motherfucker, and all you see is her shoot herself in the head.
Damn.
And then you see like the door open up, and family members realize what's happening and start yelling, and shortly after that, the video cuts off.
Yeah, of course.
That's one. Another story just came out of. I was trying to find this, so it didn't seem so goddamn off. Boom. Mother and her boyfriend arrested after a 3-year-old kills himself with an unsecured AR-15.
God damn.
And this is another goddamn black couple.
They from Tennessee?
I think so.
I seen that article as well.
Tanisha Jackson and the owner of the gun, Tedrick Butler, were taken into custody. The child and his 4-year-old brother were reportedly under the care of their uncle when they discovered an unsecured AR-15 pistol under a pile of clothing in Jackson's room. The uncle woke up when he heard a gunshot, and then found the boy on the floor. Jackson, who was out getting food, came home and arrived home and called the Memphis Police Department and took her son to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead.
Damn.
Bro, these guns, I am all for gun rights, bro. Of course, I don't own any weapons because I have a lot of felonies. Yeah, but I'm all for gun rights. My parents own guns.
Too.
I know you own goddamn guns.
Yeah.
Nigga, you should be able to own guns to protect yourself. But with that type of shit, bro, comes great fucking responsibility, man.
You better have it. You better have it.
Especially if you got kids and shit. You need to keep that shit locked away. You need to keep that shit secure. You need to, goddamn it, talk to your children about guns.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fucking own them. Hypothetically speaking, let's just say
Right.
I had some weapons. At one time, something or another happened, and hypothetically, I had recovered one of my weapons to defend my household, and my son might have saw me do this. So the next day, and my son is 12 years old now. This is 3-4 years back. The next day, I'm talking to my son, and this nigga's talking to me, but his little eyes is just staring at where he hypothetically saw me grab his firearm. I sat in my room and had a whole thought process with myself, and then I put everything on the bed and called him in the room. She was unloaded.
As you should.
I say, man, go ahead, grab it.
Yep.
Touch it.
Because you're going to be curious about it if I don't.
Get that out your system.
Yeah.
All right, now when you're done with all that, now let's talk about everything.
Yeah, that's how I did my son.
And we had a mean ass talk about all the responsibilities. I made sure what the fuck I'm talking about was put up securely. But
Right.
I put that shit right on the bed, nigga, grab it.
Yeah. You got to let them do it and feel it and see what it is to get the curiosity out.
Yeah.
And as long as you're guiding them through it and saying, hey, this is not a toy. This is not one of your Nerf guns. This is not one of your water guns.
This ain't none of that.
This is none of that. This is a deadly weapon.
It's a murder machine.
Yeah. For self-defense.
Yeah.
You got to throw that in there, too.
Yeah, because yeah, for real.
Self-defense.
Yeah, so just, man, if y'all got, because like I said, I'm all for gun ownership. I'm all for the whatever amendment that is that we can have goddamn firearms. I believe every goddamn able person that can own a firearm legally should have one.
Yeah.
Because we never know what the fuck's going to go on in this world. You need to be able to defend yourself in that motherfucker. But with that comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
It's like owning the car and shit. You own a car and shit. You shouldn't get behind the wheel of that motherfucker drunk, terrorizing the streets.
So do we get to drive without licenses?
We do not.
But we
We
can
should.
carry guns
We
without
should be able
permits.
to.
And we should be able to drive cars without licenses.
We should be able to.
You know, as long as I got an ID.
Yeah. I feel like I just want them to goddamn take the felonies off the board, man. Let me own some shit. Let me walk around with my shit on my goddamn hip, man.
Right. Do you think they did that to entrap more people?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I feel that way.
I feel
that way because a lot of hard-headed motherfucking youth.
You know, I don't feel that way. I feel like, hey, let me go into it. Gun laws are never for criminals.
No, they're not.
Because criminals don't operate within the law.
Yeah, they don't.
So anytime any gun laws are passed and all that shit, they're never speaking to or for criminals. Because it doesn't matter what you say lawful.
That's part of the game of a criminal.
Yeah.
You don't go against that.
Criminals operate outside the law.
Right.
So none of this matters. These laws are for law-abiding citizens, right?
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly. That's what they're for. That's the only people that care about them. Because criminals don't fucking care.
True that.
How can I put this? This shit wasn't made for us. It wasn't in the thinking of us.
Right.
There are...
And when you say us, you mean...
black people.
Okay.
All together.
All right.
There are a lot of them other folks that are felons, that are things of that nature that shouldn't have guns.
And they do. I know.
This was made for them.
Right.
Niggas just fall on the wayside of it.
But of course.
Yeah. This was made for them.
I feel that.
Them lawmakers wasn't thinking about us when they did this.
Actually, they was.
But
on the opposite end.
On the opposite end. Now,
and not to be killed, but they saying like, hey.
Yeah, and I just think that's making the best out of a situation in their book for them.
Right.
You know, just finding another.
Because you see that nobody really fight it that much.
No.
Except for the legislation. That was about it. You know what I mean?
They said, okay, sure.
Yeah. After what? It's been some years that they've been trying to do this.
Yeah, they said, all right, man.
And they got around it this time with some wordage. that they had to go back and resubmit this bill since y'all got us the last time for the improper word usage. Now they got it together and they done passed it. So you know.
With all that being said, man, I just really brought all that up in light of the recent bill that more people are going to be able to get their hands on guns and have them without having to go through the steps that other people have had to go through.
Now the sales and regulations of distribution are the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you can acquire a gun as a gift.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But that's what I've been telling people too, because everybody's like, oh, well, you can just walk, an 18-year-old can just watch it. No, he cannot.
18-year-old, they never going to buy a gun. You got to be 21.
Well, yeah, you're right.
You
Not even 21. A rifle. You can't even buy a rifle.
No, you got to be 21. You can own a gun at 18,
but
you have to be 21 to buy it.
Yeah. And they call that the straw man.
I remember because for a small period in time, I had a gun permit. And...
you was under 21?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like 20. Or some shit like that. And I had to have my mother bought it for me.
Yeah, it's got to be a parent or Guardian.
My mother bought it for me at Pops.
Okay, over on Post.
Yep, 40 cal Smith & Wesson.
Mm.
And what happened was, I went in, picked the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the gun was $500.
Yeah.
I gave him $450.
Yeah.
They put it in layaway.
Ah.
I went back with my mother.
And she got it out the
She
layaway.
got it out the layaway.
Now, did they do any paperwork
Yeah.
on you before?
No.
Just your mom?
Mm-hmm.
And then you probably had to sign with her?
Yeah. No.
No, it was just all in her name.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you were still technically under
Mm-hmm.
under the age. It just has to be gifted to you.
Yep.
But even with that, how does it still had to be under your mom's name? Or does it get, like, if she gifts it to you, does she have to call down for the records to change?
And that's the thing, the crazy thing. The gifting is just something done between two people.
Right.
You can gift me your gun right now.
Right.
It doesn't.
It doesn't change a thing.
No.
Okay. I just always wanted
It's
to know
just
about
when
that.
you have it, they want to know whose name it's in. As long as it's not stolen, it doesn't matter whose name it was in.
Okay.
I got pulled over many times with that gun on me, and they never like asked many questions. They just ran the serial numbers. It didn't come back stolen. They gave it back.
Okay. I never knew how that worked.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool to know. I didn't know it like that.
Yeah. So yeah, they and there was another. I don't even want to talk about that. No. Just take the gun laws. The fuck the laws. Take the responsibility of owning a gun very seriously.
Yeah.
That's the basis of my goddamn little rant I just went on, man.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to defend yourself and your home. I want every able citizen, especially black people, to be able to defend their home against whatever the fuck may come or is coming. But I need you to understand that is a hefty responsibility.
Hell yeah. And add on to what you were saying, we had one here last year where the father was wrestling with his son.
Yep.
And the gun went off because he had it on him.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
These motherfuckers is not. I know it's cool to be all on Instagram with the motherfucking United, bro. These are murder weapons, my nigga.
Hell yeah. And if you do it right, you don't need that extended ass clip.
No. And if you got a house full of kids, man, look into some of them locks. Keep your shit locked up.
Safes.
Keep your shit high. Keep your shit in the safe. Do make some of these precautions, man. There's precautionary measures you have to take. These
and
are
they
not
got
toys.
the trigger lock too.
Yeah, these are not toys.
Yeah, because like even with dude on Tiger King, one of his husbands, I can't remember the dude named Travis.
Yep.
Yeah, he thought because the clip was out.
Yeah, he ain't know about that motherfucker loaded in that bitch.
Yeah, and still he shot himself in the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all be safe out there with that shit.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah, that is I don't want to talk about that either. It's just too much fuckery.
Understood.
Yeah, no, that's the bottom line. Y'all be motherfucking safe, cause them kids don't deserve. Them curious ass kids don't deserve to keep goddamn taking themselves out.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody keeping the shit put away or telling them what the fuck is going on, and they just playing with these goddamn weapons, pretending like it's a goddamn action movie and all that shit. You need, as an adult, you need to make sure that shit's safe and have them words with your children so they don't think this is fucking Die Hard or some shit.
Shit, Mission Impossible.
Speaking of Die Hard, man, shout out to my bad, I know this is a subject. Bruce Willis.
Then he's got the asphyxia.
Which is a form of dementia.
Yeah, he's not being able to remember his parts or being able to. He's losing his balance.
He's losing his balance. He's speaking in gibberish.
Yeah.
So, man,
getting old, man.
I know, man, but I hope Bruce gets better, man. I like old Bruce.
I like Bruce too. I like Clint Eastwood too.
Yeah, he old in a bitch.
I just heard a story about him that this motherfucker almost died.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He was trying to get back to some army base or whatever. He was a pilot, and they didn't have another plane for him, and he had to get back. And so he asked the other pilot, could he
shadow fly?
hitch a ride with him. And the dude was like, "This is a one cockpit plane. What you on?" He wanted to ride in the control. It was like a little hatch on the plane.
Yeah.
Well, dude was like, "Well, fuck it. If that's what you want to do, it's safe in there. Cool." You know what I'm saying? So he went ahead and did it. When they took off, the motherfucking hatch flew open.
Nigga.
Then at the altitude that they at, he didn't have no oxygen, so he passed out. You know what I'm saying?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Is this recent?
No, this is when he was in the military.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was about to say this nigga 90 years old with no oxygen.
But yeah, so he's up there in the plane, no oxygen, doors open to the hatch. The other pilot realizes that he don't have enough fuel to make it to where he was going. They was off the coast of California, then heading toward Hawaii.
My God, okay.
Crash lands the plane in the water.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that wakes up Clint Eastwood in the control
Because he's been knocked out with no oxygen.
Yeah. So he come crawling out just in time when the cold water hits. They find a life raft or whatever. They get in it. Then something happened to where they was motionless or some shit. And they both got out of the boat at the same time and swam toward shore. And they was like, "Well, I'll see you if I see you." You know what I'm saying? You swim this way, I swim that way. And they both made it.
Shout out to Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's crazy. He almost died on that one. I thought the dude, because it was, you ever heard of Mr. Ballin?
No.
He pops up on YouTube Shorts or sometimes on Facebook, and he be telling these stories and shit about horrendous shit that be going on.
Shit, shout out to him too.
Yeah, Mr. Ballin. But yeah, man, I didn't know that about Clint Eastwood.
God damn.
Hell yeah, that's some random shit.
Random in the pit. Shout out to Clint Eastwood. And now it's time to get into one of our newest segments, but hopefully a fan favorite, but a favorite amongst us. Goddamn Florida man.
I like the Florida man.
I do too, bro. It just always baffles me that no matter what, we can find some shit.
Oh yeah.
that happened in Florida.
Boy.
Yeah. I'll kick it off.
All right.
Man arrested for trying to rape a woman in a Miami Walmart.
In the Walmart?
In the Walmart. That guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hope they beat his ass, too.
Shoppers were left horrified after hearing a woman had been sexually assaulted in a Miami Walmart.
Wow.
According to arrest documents, Brendan Harvey, 28.
He got a normal name.
Yeah. Attacked the woman from behind while she was shopping. He allegedly pulled her dress up while touching her backside. Police say that when the woman turned around, he pushed her to the ground and ripped off her panties while proceeding to touch her below her waist.
Woo-wee.
This is in Walmart. 2 witnesses immediately came to her aid, removed Harvey from off the woman. I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Where is the protection? It's a shame. It's a shame that the kids that come here, their families, the woman said. Harvey was arrested on Sunday by Miami-Dade officers. On Monday in bond court, a judge revealed that Harvey was already on probation and his bond was set for $50,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
50 G's? All you gotta pay is $5,000 to get out, possibly.
But he's already on probation, so that means he's got some type of a hold. But I saw the video of the incident, and the 2 people that came to her aid were 2 dudes, and they whooped his ass. I saw the video.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they fucked him up.
They slammed him?
Yeah, he's trying to get away.
Are they slammed him for real?
They got to throwing him around. They got to whooping his ass.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
he needed that ass whooping.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass whoopings, I got, let's see, his name is Donald Ray Walker. He's 43. All right. It reads as follows.
All right.
Florida man, 73, pummeled in Publix parking lot after verbal dispute, police say. And it says a Florida man is wanted after pummeling a 73-year-old man in the public parking lot Saturday during a dispute over whether he almost hit the older man with his pickup truck.
Over weather or weather?
No, weather. He almost hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
These niggas is fighting over the forecast?
No, that's what I was thinking too. This is the Winter Haven police.
Okay.
Have secured an arrest warrant for 43-year-old Donald Ray Walker of Indian Lake Estates, who remains on the loose after video captured him brutally beating the victim. The incident happened just before 2:30 p.m. as the victim was leaving the grocery store and entered a crosswalk. He says that a pewter-colored Ford F-250 sped by and came close to hitting him. He then yelled at the male driver, and the vehicle slowed, and the two men had a verbal exchange. It says as the pickup truck started to drive away, the older man started to walk toward the exit where the vehicle was heading. The driver allegedly stopped, got out of the car, and punched the victim.
His ass.
It says when the 73-year-old man said he was going to call the police, the suspect returned and pummeled him again.
Whooped his ass some more.
The surveillance video shows the victim fall to the ground while the suspect repeatedly punches him.
God damn.
Police said the subject grabbed the victim's cell phone and smashed it on the ground.
He said, call the police my ass.
Police didn't immediately provide an update on the victim's condition. The suspect and his family had been eating at the nearby China buffet before the incident unfolded. And
They beat that old ass man up.
He was out with his family eating.
And got his ass whooped. No, the suspect.
The suspect.
And whooped some ass. Whooped the old man's ass.
So that means his family and kids was there too to watch him beat this old man's ass.
Yeah, lock his ass up.
He stink metered him.
Lock his ass up and beat a 70-some-odd-year-old man up.
Blind nigga pinata.
I got one for you.
Alright.
Florida woman charged with a DUI after driving while being high on deodorant.
Huh? How she how'd the spray?
That's the reaction I was looking for. I appreciate that.
On deodorant.
Officers say 31-year-old Catherine Theodore, that's her name, was slow to tell deputies why she had multiple cans of empty Right Guard deodorant. Can spray in her car.
That's why I thought it had to be the spray.
During a traffic stop. The officer says he could smell the strong scent of spray on deodorant inside the car. When asked, Theodore said she sprayed the deodorant because she really liked the way it smelled. After further investigations, deputies say Theodore admitted to drinking alcohol earlier in the day, then huffing deodorant while she was driving. She was charged with driving while under the influence.
Ooh. Huffing deodorant.
Nigga, they got a picture of her face next to it, nigga. Look at all them goddamn Right Guard cans.
She worse than the chick that was huffing the
spray paint? Or the aerosol, the shit that cleans the keypads.
Jennifer.
Yeah, buddy, I remember her. Yeah. Catherine Theodore likes Right Guard. And that was probably the reason why she hustled, because she figured she could get off saying that she liked the smell of the shit.
Yeah, instead of just being something plain like the aerosol for the spray. I
don't think she took into account how goddamn high.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I heard fucking shit up off of deodorant spray.
Fucking shit up off deodorant.
Tussy.
Before we go into fecals, man, touch bases back on the 14-year-old.
Who?
The 14-year-old that died on the
ride.
Okay. I forgot all about it till right now. So, Officials are now arguing that the 14-year-old who fell from the Orlando ride was locked in and his seat remained locked even after his fall.
Yeah, it did. You can see it in the video.
That's what they're saying.
I don't understand how he came out.
That's what they're saying. The seat of the teen who fell to his death from the amusement park's ride in Florida last week was still locked, according to an accident report from the state. Harness was still down and locked in position when the ride stopped, said the report from the Fair Rides Division of Florida Department of Agriculture and Customer Service.
Mm-hmm.
The report names 3 witnesses, all listed as employees. They were all questioned. They were all questioned around whether the teenager had been too large to be allowed on the ride.
Yeah, he was.
Sampson's father, Yarnell Sampson, raised the question Friday, telling CNN, "My son was 6'5", 340. He's a big guy." The ride operation and maintenance manual, which has been posted online by the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, indicates that the maximum passenger weight is 130 kilograms, which is approximately 287 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
He was 340, so he was
what, 60 pounds over?
Yeah. Say, be careful when seeing if large guests fit into the seats. Check that they fit within the contours of the seat and the brackets fit properly. It's not clear if Sampson fit the contours of the seat or if the brackets fit properly. CNN has reached out to the ride operators Slingshot Group, and they have not responded yet.
Somebody needs something.
Yeah.
Because something happened.
Something happened, bro.
You know, he was too big for him to come out the way he did.
Yeah.
Like, when he came out, he came straight the fuck out. There was no, like, you know, if somebody normally gets caught on something, they come out tumbling.
No, my man said
right to the ground.
Hey, you know, he hit so hard, he didn't even get a chance to make like a noise.
No.
Bro. He didn't even get a
noise
chance.
He hit was his skin on the pavement. That was it.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Sad as fuck.
Because you know that this was the last ride of the trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was 11 p.m. They about to close. They like, we got a couple more. We got to finish this line out.
And this is it.
And this is it. You know what I mean? So, that's fucked up, man. You go to have fun and you end up, you know, you end up perished.
And then it's I got a 14-year-old. Like that's just horrible.
That shit like that it makes me annoyed now. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I started noticing the older and older I got, and I started riding thrill rides. I'm like, this ain't fun.
Nigga, this is dangerous, nigga. I don't ride them, bro. Like, I don't. And everybody look at me like I'm tripping, bro. I don't ride them.
Nah, you ain't tripping.
No.
You ain't tripping. Now I'm just gonna go for the food.
Cause this is my thing. Like, it's always been my thing with rides, bro. I will leave my safety in my hands.
Yeah.
I might do some crazy shit because I believe in me.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna leave my safety in their hands.
And it's not like his seat came undone.
Nah, bro. He
just slipped out of everything.
Yeah.
It's too big for that. I don't get it, but it happened. That's crazy.
Crazy in the bitch. Rest in peace again today.
Yeah, rest in peace, Tyree.
It's time for.
Oh, we gotta do Black Excellence.
Yeah,
Melanated Man.
Melanated Man, whatever we want to call it. We get to do that.
So I got one. I got one. This goes to Miss Deborah Cox.
The singer?
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to be here?
Yep.
All right.
Now they finally want to recognize her. Deborah Cox to make history as first black woman inducted into Canadian.
Because she's Canadian.
Canadian Music Hall of Fame. And she is Canadian. She's Canadian and Canadian.
Yeah, she's Canadian and Canadian. Look at her.
It says singer.
If she went to Cracker Barrel, they'd be right.
Gave her maple syrup and shit.
Yeah.
It says singer-songwriter Deborah Cox is slated to make history as the first black woman inducted into the Canadian Hall of Fame by Vibe Reports.
That's crazy because Canada got so many acclaimed
artists.
African,
Yeah,
black.
I do. I told you I met one. I used to work with him.
Okay.
Thomas Lyles.
Okay.
He's his son. I think his son just went to the NBA. And shit, he was supposed to go to the NBA back in the day, but something happened. I forgot what he told me it was. But he moved over into the jazz R&B world.
Ah, okay.
He was a singer. You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe him for, I'm 17. I don't believe him.
Google the nigga.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah, it's all there. You know what I mean? But he's Canadian. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest artist of the last 15 years is Canadian.
Yeah.
Drake is Canadian.
And Drake, yeah. And I get that to him.
Tory Lanez is fucking Canadian.
I didn't know that.
You know Tory Lanez is Canadian?
Nope.
Tory Lanez is Canadian.
He's hard, though.
The goddamn...
And he didn't shoot that girl.
Nah, he didn't. Nah, he did not. Snow was Canadian. That was a white man.
I was talking about Informer.
I
I didn't know that.
Take your boom boom down. He's Canadian. Because Canadian.
Canada.
Wow. That should be the name of this shit. Canada has a rich Caribbean Jamaican heritage.
I can see that.
Because people be coming from the islands and end up there.
I can see that, though.
They got a
That's like how black Canadians were the first ones to really come up with hockey. So.
Yeah. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. My bad. It says the Canadian Academy of Recording Arts and Science, known as the CARAS,
Okay.
announced the news on Tuesday and says not only will the singer be inducted into the Hall of Fame as at the 51st annual Juno Awards, but she will also perform during the ceremony.
Okay. Well, shout out to goddamn Deborah Cox.
Deborah Cox. She still look good too.
Yeah, I know she do. Who's Grant Hill married? Tamia. He married
Tamia.
Yeah.
She Canadian too?
No. Maybe. Shit, who the fuck knows?
But Grant Hill is.
Is he?
No.
Okay. I'm about to say, well, goddamn.
Hey, Cracker Barrel.
That Cracker Barrel is Canadian. Just talked about this Canadian nigga, but one of my first black excellence goes to Drake and LeBron. Man, they
What they doing again?
they got a tequila.
A tequila?
They yeah,
What's it called?
Lobos.
I wonder what that means. Okay.
Yeah, Laobos. Shout out to Doughboy, honorary host. He was trying to get me to drink something last night, but I wasn't
Wasn't feeling it.
on that type of time.
Understood.
But Drake and LeBron own Lobos Tequila. So
How you spell it again?
Lobos.
Oh, okay. Like it sounds.
Kind of like fabulous. How you spell it?
It looks good.
F-A.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It says 1707 tequila, extra dry, and then reposado.
Yeah.
The extra dry is $159.
It's not cheap at all. Yeah. Yeah, you can get like the base model if you'd say for about $50.
Yeah, 55.
Yeah.
That's what it say on here. That's the reposado. The añejo is $158.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, reposado. It's cheaper at Bevmart.
Yeah, so shout out to them brothers for doing what they're doing.
That's dope.
For doing what they're doing.
I might have to try some of that.
How many you say you had, bro?
Oh, she was the only one I had.
Alright, well, I'll run these off. My next one goes to Donald Glover, which is Childish Gambino.
Yeah. I used to want to punch him in the mouth. I don't know more though. He's earned my respect.
All right, cool.
As if it mattered.
Atlanta's back on, so shout out for that. But
on Thursday,
the first two episodes was fire.
Hold on, they already out?
Yeah, it's two episodes out.
Oh shit, I got something to watch when I get home.
It's 2 episodes. They dropped 2 on last Thursday.
Along with the bust down.
Yeah. But shout out to Donald Glover because he has hired Malia Obama as a writer on his up and coming Amazon series.
Really?
Yeah.
He's gonna have a new series
That new series, yep. Donald Glover recently confirmed that he has recruited Malia Obama to the writer's room for his new Amazon series. The series potentially is called Hive. Is rumored to focus on Beyonce-like figures. Like, like the fan hives.
Yeah.
She's just like an amazingly talented person, Donald Glover told Vanity Fair at the Atlanta season 3 premiere. She's really focused and she's really working hard. This isn't Malia's first industry gig. Malia previously worked on Halle Berry's Extent, the show where she was in space. That was really good.
I didn't see that.
It was good and it was going, and then COVID happened.
Oh, okay.
In 2014 as a production assistant, followed by HBO's Girls in 2015. She even worked for Winston Company back in 2017. So Malia's taking writing and shit very seriously.
That's what's up.
And that's dope that she's not just rocking off her dad being the president.
Nah,
and she's
not.
actually forging her own path.
Maybe she got that nigga to wash his armpits.
Maybe, because he doesn't do that. So yeah, that was my shout out to that nigga. Shout out to that nigga. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Childish Gambino and was it Malia?
Yeah, Malia Obama.
Okay.
Next, Melody Mag goes to Dawn Staley,
That sounds familiar.
who just became the highest paid black women's college coach in history.
Ooh. Okay.
She's a former WNBA or college star.
Okay.
She just signed a $24.4 million 7-year contract as a college coach.
Damn, that's nice.
So shout out to Dawn Staley for being great and paid at what you're being great at.
Hell yeah.
Ironically enough, there's a Nets game playing in the background, and as much shit as we talk about Kyrie and his weird ass views on life, this one goes to him and his stepmother. This Melanie Matt goes to him and his stepmother. Kyrie Irving hires his stepmom as his agent,
Okay.
making her the only black woman representing an active NBA player.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
She better do right.
Yep. Brooklyn Net guard Kyrie Irving has made changes to his management team by hiring his stepmother, Shatila Riley Irving, to act as his agent. Writers for the Athletic chain, Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving has hired his stepmother as his new agent, believed to be currently the only black woman representing an active NBA player. Irving's stepmom, who is now his agent, currently works as vice president of ad sales at BET.
Oh shit.
So she's dope.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So this black excellence is more for Shatila Riley than Kyrie.
Yeah, that's black innovation.
Yeah.
Boy, that's pretty cool.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. And that's all of my fecals. I mean, all of my melanated mags.
Melanated mags.
Yep.
And y'all ready for these weekly fecals?
And now it's time for the fecals.
I got one for you, man. Utah couple.
Okay.
From Ogden, Utah. A boyfriend and a girlfriend are accused of handcuffing 2 young children together and shocking them with an electric device.
Whoa.
Ogden police arrested Jared Hamilton and Mercedes Compton, both 29, on Saturday, March 26. After police say the couple used an electronic shocking device to physically discipline her children, who are 5 years old and 6 years old. Police reportedly obtained surveillance footage that allegedly shows Compton and Hamilton using devices on her kids. Hamilton allegedly put the device out towards her son's arm. This is on video. but he tried to pull his arm away from her. The 5-year-old boy could not do it, however, because he was handcuffed to his 6-year-old sister. And then it says in the video, Hamilton allegedly puts the shocking device on the girl's back while holding her arm, and her body just lurches. Compton allegedly uses the shocker on her son, but her daughter was able to prevent herself from getting shocked. Oh, yeah. I don't know who wrote this fucking article.
Yeah.
She reportedly tried evading her mother, but according to charging documents, she was unable to do so due to being handcuffed to her 5-year-old brother.
Sick motherfucker.
It says Compton would wave the device in front of her kids before using it on them. So basically teasing and torturing them with it.
Yeah, this is about to happen.
And it says both Hamilton and Compton are being held without bail for 2 counts of child abuse with intention to inflict serious injury.
Sick motherfuckers.
Now, I could see the boyfriend doing some heinous shit like this.
But the actual
But
mother?
the mama?
Man, that ain't the first time we've had
Nah, it's not the first time.
Man.
Like
I be
that lady.
thinking them bitches just be, pardon the bitches, but I be thinking them bitches just be like fuck these kids and going all in with the whatever the nigga got going on.
That's what happened. That's like the lady did in Ohio. Dumped her, tried to kill her kid at the park.
Yeah.
And then dumped his body. No, brought him home, put him up in the attic, and then dumped his body in the Ohio River.
Dirty bitch.
Dirty bitch.
Alright. Mine goes. Man who posed as an Uber driver to carry out a rape spree in Cleveland
Damn.
just recently got 41 years in prison. According to reports, the Ohio man was sentenced to 41 years in prison for posing as an Uber driver between 2017 and 2020 when he lured unsuspecting women into his car and then raped them.
How did he pose as an Uber driver?
Yeah.
Unless he was actually driving. That's what they want to say that to save Uber. But unless he was actually driving for them and shit. Because who would... Well, never mind. Drunk motherfuckers will come up and be like, hey, I know this ain't my ride, but can I get a ride?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and cancel yours, man. I got cash.
His last name was Burks. Burks faced the maximum sentence of 103 years behind bars after pleading guilty to 5 counts of rape, 4 counts of kidnapping, 2 counts of abduction, and 1 count of theft and domestic violence. One of Burks' victims spoke during the sentencing. Burks apologized to the women and their family in court. He takes full responsibility for his actions. He got 41 fucking years. Okay, so.
And may he meet the chocolate thunders and pink panties of the prison systems.
Listen, I hope so. I hope they wax his motherfucking ass.
That's crazy.
I hope he get all the motherfucking stiffening he can handle. Ed Moore.
He's going to the Frank stand.
He's going to the motherfucking Frank stand.
Well, I tell you who you wouldn't want to see at the Frank stand. Is Timothy Lewis Blackman. He's from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay.
A 42-year-old man arrested last week after allegedly filming himself performing sex acts with dogs.
This nigga's a puppy fucker.
Yeah. This is released from the police of the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office. March 21st, authorities received a tip that someone was utilizing a phone messaging application to sell videos of himself participating in sexual acts with dogs. After an investigation was launched, and the sheriff's office says enough evidence was recovered to obtain a search warrant for Timothy Lewis Blackman. It says during the search, authorities seized 2 dogs who are now safe with the
poor goddamn puppies.
Oh God, who are now safe with the Forsyth Humane Society. It says upon further investigation, Blackman was arrested and charged with 2 counts of felony crime against nature. Never heard that one. His bond was reportedly set at $2,500. In a statement, Forsyth, blah, 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 blah. It says the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office will always pursue justice and protect the rights of those who live in our county, two-legged or four-legged. It is our obligation and oath to protect animal rights and human rights. We will always do what is moral, what is legal, and what is right.
Damn. I'm sorry for them dogs.
I feel sorry for them dogs too.
They got
I
fucked
hope
up
they
by
were
that
female
nasty
dogs.
I do too. Like, it's not like rape is better either way, but
No.
I just hope he wasn't taking buttholes. Puppy butts. I hope he wasn't taking puppy butts.
Nasty. Taking puppy butts and putting peanut butter on his nuts.
Uh,
Nasty motherfucker.
yuck. All right. With that being
He
said,
was having sex acts with the doggy.
with that being said, I can't take no more. With that being said,
That's what the dog said.
no. I left that open, didn't I?
And the dog did too.
This nigga's on a roll.
Alright. Yeah, we had fun this week, y'all.
Oh,
We had fun.
shit.
Y'all like, subscribe, come back, bring more people with you.
God.
6 degrees of separation, and remember,
Yeah.
keep his wife's name out your
My
mouth.
wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
This is gonna be one to look back on right here, boy.
Oh,
Have to
shit.
slap her around the world, boy.
All right. Yeah, like and subscribe, man. As always, I'm Big Cash.
And I'm that guy, PM, man.
Appreciate you watching.
Yes, please. Y'all have a good one. Have a safe week.
Yeah, be safe.